telling you a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Wolfboro, New Hampshire. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. They got a big sign on the way into town that says Wolfboro, the oldest summer resort in America. I'm thinking of changing it, though, to read Wolfboro, a resort for the oldest people in America. There's so many old people there. And they all used to come to the restaurant I worked at because we had lamb night 3 days a week. This is like a holiday for the geriatric. They come by tour bus, rascal, walker, any means to get there by 3:30. Some of the wait staff, they'd go up to their table and they'd say stuff like, "Will you be having the lamb tonight? Lamb is nummy, isn't it?" And I used to have to say, look, just because some of these people are wearing diapers, do not treat them like babies. And when I go home, I always stay at my mother's house. Yeah, that's a treat, because she's clueless. Her favorite band right now is Blutie and the Ho Fish. We're watching TV one night, the cat started to purr, and I heard my mom say, "Oh, that's right, that's Mummy's little Hummer." Yeah, I started laughing too, till she asked me 2 questions I never wanted to answer in my life. The first one was, "Well, what is that, something dirty?" And I said, "Well, yeah." And then she said, "Well, Carolyn Ann Plummer, where did you learn that?" And then I had to say, well, see, first I learned I was failing Latin for the semester, and then my teacher, he taught me what a Hummer was. I ended up getting an A. And my dad's a minister. So growing up, we had to set an example for the other kids at Sunday school. It's a lot of pressure when you're 6. You go up to the front of the room, they'd be like, "Hey, Carolyn, why don't you tell everybody who Noah was?" I'm like, "All right, Noah, whatever." So I'm up there, I'm like, "No, it started to rain. God told him to build a boat." So he built a boat, and he put the animals on the boat. Everything was going fine. Till the frickin' boat capsized, and he got swallowed by a whale. And if I were him, I'd be pretty pissed off, because all he really wanted was for his son to be a real boy. As I got older, I liked to screw with my dad, buy him things he'd never buy for himself, like a 3-pack of Jesus air fresheners. I sent him to him in the mail, and he's all pissed off. He's like, "Do you know that you can't put those on the fabric?" He goes, "You're not supposed to open the package all the way." He goes, "You can't even put them in direct sunlight." I said, "Dad, behold the freshening power of Jesus." I don't know. We were bad kids, though. We rebelled. We drank. We smoked. We smoked a little pot. Actually, we smoked a lot of pot. But you tend to reassess your life when you start having friends named Bones, One Hitter. Those 2 guys in the corner. No one knows their names because all they ever say is... As I got older, I thought, what's the ultimate rebellion? I said, I know, I'll get a tattoo. Little tattoo up here, no big deal, right? Yeah, till you're about 90 and you're out by the pool. You lean over to give your grandson a glass of lemonade. He looks up at you and goes, "Grandma, I didn't know you had a tattoo of a giraffe." And you'd have to go, "Oh no, Timmy, that's a mouse." Sorry about that. But your parents confuse you growing up, don't they? Because they'll do stuff like spit on their hand to wipe dirt off your face, and that's okay. But if you drop your ice cream cone in the grass, pick it up, brush it off, and go to eat it, that's somehow disgusting. My mother would be like, "Don't eat that. That is disgusting." And then she'd hand you a lifesaver that'd been in her purse for like, I don't know, 50 years. It's got eyebrow pencils stuck to it, Kleenex, purse lint. Do you know that I was 8 years old when I found out that lifesavers aren't supposed to be fuzzy? And my mom used to make me wear moon boots as a kid. Anyone have to wear moon boots by applause? Yeah. Did your mom make you wear them with the bread bags in them? This is how it worked at my house. You put on the sock-like liner followed by a Wonder Bread bag, and then the outside part of the boot. And then you spent your entire morning trying to shove all of the bag in the boot, but you couldn't do it. So you'd show up at the bus stop and they'd be like, "Hey, Wonder Boots! The short bus stops over there." Hey, don't even start with me, Pepperidge